Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Today is Saturday, and it is Wild Card Weekend. Well, first of all, I hope you guys are having a good weekend so far. Enjoying it, staying warm. It's cold where I am. If it is where you are, stay warm, stay inside, watch some good football. Finally, this weekend starts the NFL playoffs. It's Wild Card Weekend, what they call it. And as usual, the Jets are sitting home watching. This year, the Giants are sitting home watching. So I think it's nice to know that we're going to have some good football to watch this weekend. It's the playoffs, and I'm always excited for the playoffs when it starts. So I just want to make a brief video real quick and talk about the games and give you my predictions. I'd like to follow this playoff year. I'm going to follow my predictions to see just how my wins to losses are. I want to see just how good I am at doing this. It's not for any reason, just to see how good I am at predicting games. Just something fun to do. So I'm gonna keep track of my wins and losses. And at the beginning of every video, I'll let you know how I did last week and what my predictions are for the next week coming. So first of all, today we at 4:30 this afternoon, we have the Chargers are at the Texans. Now I like I like first of all, I like the Chargers in this game. I like Justin Herbert in this game over C.J. Stroud and the Texans. I like and the factor to me is Jim Harbaugh. I like what he does as a coach. I really wish that the Jets had gone after Harbaugh. He just has this weird kind of energy. He excites the team. He excites the fan base, and the Chargers are playing pretty good right now. I mean, this to me is more or less a either one of these teams. I think if they faced anybody else, they probably would have been a one and out anyways. Um, but this should be a pretty good matchup. I mean, Houston's no joke. They're in the playoffs. They're playing good ball as well. I just think that even though they're home today, I think Jim Harbaugh and the Chargers are going to eke this game out. So I'm gonna pick the Chargers in this game, and I think they'll probably win. I think this is going to be a close game, maybe a touchdown, maybe less than that, 6 points, something like that. But I do think the Chargers are going to win this ball game. Um, the second game today, Saturday, is going to be the Steelers are at Baltimore. So this is probably the most interesting game of the week to me because the Steelers have really just limped into the playoffs. Russell Wilson has not looked good. The Steelers themselves just have not looked good. They're just limping into the playoffs. So and the Ravens are not. I think the Ravens are an underrated team if you want the truth. The funny thing with the Ravens though is they have these games where you think, man, they're going to beat whoever's in their way. They're going to beat them, and then they have these games where you just go, where did that come from? I don't understand what they're doing, but this is a divisional game. They play each other twice a year, and here we are again with the Steelers and the Ravens, and it's always a knockdown, drag out brawl with both these teams. Um, I do, however, think Baltimore is going to win this game, and I think they're going to win this game pretty handily. And by handily, I mean maybe by 10 points or more. I think that I know the Steelers defense is really good, but so is the Ravens defense good. I just don't think the Steelers are going to be able to contain Lamar Jackson. And when he lets the ball loose, his passing has just immensely improved over the years. So all in all said and done, I don't think the Steelers can handle this game just because of the fact that they really have limped into the playoffs. They're not playing good ball right now, and this is the worst time of the year to be playing your worst football of the year. So I think the Ravens are going to win this game, and those are the two games today. Now tomorrow we have the Broncos and Bills. This is a very interesting game. I don't think anybody's given the Broncos really too much of a chance here, but I will say they're playing good ball. During the year, last week's game when they beat up the Chiefs' backup guys, I mean, so what? Nobody cares about that. But they did take the Chiefs right down to a field goal, would have beat them with their starters in there. If the Chiefs don't block that field goal and some other things happen that gives them a chance via the referees, the Broncos beat them. So don't don't sell these guys short, the Broncos. I do think, however, the Bills at home are going to win this game. I think it's going to be closer than everybody may think it is. The Broncos are going to put up a fight here. And I wouldn't, and I hate to say this, not hate to say this, but I feel shocked to say it. I wouldn't be surprised if the Broncos don't eke out a victory here. But I don't think they will. I'm going to go with the Bills in this game. The Bills are going to beat them by probably 7 points, maybe 10 points, maybe 13 points. It might get to that point toward the end, depending on the weather in Buffalo and all this other stuff. But I do think the Bills will eke this game out. But I think it's going to be closer than people may think. That is the 1 o'clock game. 4:30 tomorrow. We have the Packers at the Eagles. I got to tell you, man. I always feel like I know the Eagles have had a great season, and they're like one of the NFC's favorite teams to go to the Super Bowl. But there's just something about them. I just don't know what it is. I don't. I mean, I just can't put my finger on it. I don't want to say that they have their wins are not impressive or not, because they are. They won a ton of games this year and they are in the playoffs. But something just tells me that the Packers are gonna win this ball game, and I don't know what it is. I just like the Packers, the way they play, the way they handle the Eagles in the past. I just could see the Packers winning this game. I really can see them pulling out the win here in Philadelphia tomorrow at 4:30. So. It's just my opinion. I think it's going to be a close game. I'm talking about maybe a field goal, maybe 5, 6 points, something like that. I think it's going to be a close game, but I do think the Packers are going to edge the Eagles out, and I think they're going to win the game tomorrow. So I'm picking the Packers in this one. And the final game we have for Sunday is the Washington Commanders and Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Another interesting ball game. The Commanders have done great things this year. It's unbelievable how far they've gone with a rookie quarterback. But I don't think they're going to beat Baker Mayfield and Tampa Bay Bucks tomorrow or Sunday. I just don't. Tomorrow. I don't think so. I think Tampa Bay is hot. They're running good right now. They're playing good right now. And Baker Mayfield he's just reimagined himself. This guy. He's another guy I wish that the Jets and probably other teams wish they took a chance on. Baker he's just reignited his career. He's playing great. Bucks are playing good ball. I don't think Washington can handle this and Tampa Bay tomorrow. So once again, I'm going to take the Bucks in this game tomorrow. And so that means Monday night is going to be our last game of this wild card weekend. We have the Vikings at the Rams. Actually, because of what's been happening in Los Angeles with the wildfires. And of course, we feel sorry and for everybody out there who's just lost everything. I know from personal experience, several years ago, my family had a fire at an apartment we lived in, and we lost everything we owned. So I do know what it's like, and I feel sorry for everybody, and hopefully everybody is fine out there. But anyway, they're moving the game to Arizona. So it's going to be Vikings-Rams in Arizona. This is a tough game because I got to tell you, Rams have started to play good ball, and the Vikings, I don't know, they just seem like such a fake, whatever their record is, 14-3 or 15, whatever their record ended up being. But I do like Sam Darnold because he's an ex-Jet, and I always wished for the kid to do well. He was in a great season. At one point, he was in the MVP discussion. So. This is a tough game for me to choose because the Rams also are another one of those teams where, they can have a good game and then they can come out and have a stinker. Rams, let me tell you this. Let me put it this way. If the game was in LA and the Rams, I probably would pick the Rams to win this ball game. If they were at home with their home crowd, even though when teams play in LA, it seems like there's more fans of the other team than they are of the Los Angeles team. But there still are. It's still a home field advantage. If they were playing there, I would say Rams are going to win this ball game. But since they're not, it's more like a neutral area. I got to tell you, I think Sam Darnold and the Vikings are going to win this ball game. I know it's going to be another close game. I don't think any game this weekend is going to be a blowout or like, wow, I wasted my time watching that one. I think they're all going to be pretty close, except maybe the Ravens are going to eke it out 10 points or so, like I said. But I am going to pick the Vikings in this game. I think the Vikings are going to come out. They're going to play good ball, and they're going to win this ball game. And of course, this week we have the number one seeds, the Lions and the Chiefs, who have byes. And next Sunday we'll start the division rounds, and we'll see how we go. So let me recap my predictions. I got the Chargers winning. I've got the Ravens winning. I've got the Bills winning. The Packers winning. And the Bucks winning, and I have the Vikings to round out the weekend on Monday night, beating the Rams. So let me know what you guys think. If you agree with my predictions or you think one of the other teams is going to win out, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate everybody watching. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. I really appreciate everything from everyone, and I will be talking to you guys soon. Bye now.